This video will cover proper technique for pulling your animal into line during the class, and how to properly set her up once you are there. After the judge has inspected all of the animals in the class individually, he or she will begin pulling exhibitors into the center of the ring to form a preliminary lineup. When the judge signals you to pull into line, turn and walk forward smoothly, never running with your animal. Take care not to obstruct the judge's view of other animals still on parade. When you approach the line, be sure you are entering the order which you were called, and turn and walk backwards into line. Line up with other animals in an even line, leaving no more than 1 foot between animals, and keep a straight line by lining up the shoulder of your animal with the shoulder of the animal ahead of you. Be careful not to bump into other animals when you are pulling in, and keep your animal's top line straight from head to tail. Once in line, you should set your animal up quickly into a desirable posed position. Don't fuss with your heifer too much. If she is properly trained, setting her up should be completed in 1 or 2 steps, without too much extra movement. Her front feet should be square, with adequate space between them, showing width of chest. To move her front feet, use halter pressure and a slight touch with your foot if needed. Her rear legs should be positioned comfortably beneath her, displaying length of body, strength of top line, and proper set to the hock. Train your animal to back up by touching her shoulder combined with halter pressure, so when rear legs need repositioning, you can do so without using your feet. Never use your feet to help position your animal's rear legs. The protocols for positioning an animal's rear legs in the lineup has evolved over time, so please take special note of this section to be sure you are up to speed with the latest guidelines. When showing a heifer, your position in the lineup determines how her rear legs should be positioned. The first person in line should set their heifer up as if the judge was on the leads person's side of the animal. The last person in line should set their heifer up as if the judge were opposite the leads person. The rest of the class can set their heifer up either way, so they look balanced with one rear leg forward. Once your animal is set up properly, you should not switch the position of her rear legs, even if the judge walks back and forth. If you have a cow, you must move her rear legs each time the judge changes sides in the lineup, the same as you did during close inspection, with the rear leg closest to the judge positioned forward. While in line, your animal should be alert. Your right hand can be placed near her point of shoulder to help steady her. When the judge comes to the front of your animal, turn to face them and present the front end of your animal for inspection. Take a small step back and to the side so the judge has a clear view of your animal, but do not cover up the animal next to you. After the judge motions for you to circle out from the lineup, keep showing your animal, leading backwards while the judge makes his final assessment. Once the judge has moved his attention further down the line, you can walk forward again when pulling her into the final lineup. As always, keep showing until the class leaves the ring. Pay attention to what the judge says when they give their reasons, as you might be able to pick up on what you could improve for next time you exhibit your animal. Learn more about showing your dairy animal with the Holstein Foundation's Showring Ready Workbook, which can be downloaded for free at www.holsteinfoundation.org. You can also check out the other videos in our Showring Ready series on the Holstein Foundation's YouTube channel.